Good morning. Welcome to Love Your Garden. I'm afraid that the drought has taken its toll of the gardens. Lots of plants have succumbed. We desperately need rain. So what I'm doing now, really, I'm going to tidy up some of the plants that are planted in the pots. If you have a look, so you can see how these geraniums have gone. Although geraniums are drought tolerant because they do come from a foreign country where it's really hot. And if you look at these plants, lack of water, lack of rain really is and so what I'm doing is I'm going to use the compost to make my soil a bit better for the weather that we're getting. And some of the spent compost, you can see I've put it in this bed here and I throw it in, make sure it's all broken down. And with this particular one here, you can see even with the roses, if you look at the roses are struggling because we can't water. And I don't believe that I can waste water on gardens when. So I'm going to show you how now I do it. So if I take this particular plant, and I'm going to use the compost. I'm not going to waste the compost. I'm going to use the compost. It's very upsetting, really, for gardeners. If you look at the lawns, all the lawns, wherever you go now, are desperate for rain. If we had rain, new grass would come about and it would look quite nice. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut this down. I'm not going to save it this year. We'll have to start fresh next year. A pelargonium. This is the pelargonium. I could save it for next year, but it's going to be quite a struggle really without this rain. But I'm going to cut it down. As you can see, I could, if I wanted to, I could save this till next year, put it in the greenhouse, give it the water now, and then it would regrow for next year. But I'm not going to go. I'm going to start fresh next year and get new plants, plant new. So I've got the pot here. I'll cut that down here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tip the pot out. You can see it will come out in one go. So if you've got a pot like this, you can see how the roots have come round and it's dry as a bone. And I have watered them now, but it's just impossible to keep up with the water. So what I'm going to do is take this over to this particular border here, put it down there like that, get my hoe, which will be easier. And hopefully, when the spring comes, I can plant spring flowers and start again. Well, hopefully, we're going to have some rain soon. So I'll break this up here. It's easy to get the spent compost. And this will make water retention so much better in a drought. So this is like mulching. So once we've broke that down, and then you can see where the shade the roots are. You can see how the roots was really wanted to tidy everything up. And so I've got a bag here that will preserve the water when I plant my spring bulbs and my wallflowers and different plants. I make sure it's got all these little bits out, make it look nice. While I'm on the subject, I'm just going to show you. We've got these roses here because I've not been able to do much gardening because I had a scare with my health. So I'm just going to cut these off here just to tidy the rose bush up. And the roses seem to be doing okay. Go down to the next bud. So getting them ready for overwintering. So we'll put that here and there. So it's looking better already. And cut it. You can see where I'm going to cut it down from here. And I'll just snip it there before that. And luckily we might, even in October, we might get some new growth come up. But my aim really is to help the rose by trimming it back and preserving the water. Hopefully we're going to have some rain. So that's that rose taken care of. There's one here you can see. I'm going to cut that back to the next leaf there. And that will stop the wind from rocking the roots and causing damage to the rose bush. There's just one more here that I'm going to take off. You might think this is being a bit extreme, but really I'm trying to preserve the rose for next year. And then we can carry on trying to do the best we can with it. I would suggest that I'm going to give the lawn a slight mow to get rid of some. You see how the weeds have survived? And that's a strange thing. There's plenty of weeds coming up on the lawn. So I should get the lawnmower and go over there and wait for we have a downpour of rain, and then you'll see the new growth coming up. So don't think your lawn is dead. It's just really resting. This is what happens. Thanks for watching.